so much.
Jamie, I sent you that thing about the lady that's now in charge of housing in New York. This is wild. This one's what she wants to kill real estate value. That's her idea. Like she wants to literally to make housing more affordable. She wants to kill real estate value.
It's an inelastic good. You can't.
Well, it's moronic thinking.
Oh, this woman.
Listen to this lady. Listen to this.
And she has like $1 million house?
Her mom does.
Oh.
Well, of course.
Which the housing is owned by a collective and people are paying 40% of their income in order to live in their housing. If your income is zero, you pay zero. If your income is $500,000 a year, you're paying 30% of that. And the government is providing the government is the sort of owner, or not even the owner. The government doesn't have to be the owner, but the government is what's making sure all of that sort of works in cash flows.
The debt to GDP ratio right now is the highest since World War II. So how can the federal government also afford to start subsidizing rental housing costs?
The federal government prints money. The federal government can provide money for them.
So it's by printing money.
Sure.
That's her idea. Print money. The federal government print money to provide housing, jack up interest rates, jack up the fucking debt, print money to provide housing, and everyone pays 30% for housing.
First of all, why are you talking to me in a hoodie? What mental illness is that? Like, how dare you? First of all, you look like powder. You look like, first of all, get a blowout, throw some mascara on. Like, are we professionals anymore? You're in a Costco hoodie and a t-shirt. Like, what are we doing?
Well, they've confronted her about these ideas and she breaks down crying.
But she didn't even know what she was saying. She was like, well, sort of, she was
we won't own it.
Her training was UCB. Like, she's just improvising an idea. No, the government does that. She's not even making eye contact. Like, damn.
Well, a lot of these wokies, they come from rich families. They feel bad about being privileged.
Yeah.
And one specifically thing she said that was going to really impact white people.
What is fascinating about that is that because I think she believes she's coming from the moral high ground, I think this is what's really sort of, it is someone who I feel like is similar to you. And then I'm like, I was as liberal. I had blue hair, you guys. Like,
yeah, I remember when you had blue hair.
I rescue pit bulls. Like, it doesn't get any more liberal than me. Like, it doesn't get any more. But the whole idea with being liberal is like, you had me at, we're not racist. Everyone's equal. But diversity. But then it turns into diversity.
Communism.
Diversity, but not diversity of thought.
Right.
The hypocrisy of it and I think that as comics, we're people who, I may not be an expert in politics, but I'm an expert on hypocrisy. When you grow up around alcoholics who say, I love you, and then their behavior's incongruous, you look for patterns of hypocrisy. That's just what we're wired to do. So it just started to just be like, hold on, we don't believe in gender, but we need a female president. You're like, huh? And then it's like, my body, my choice. Unless it's a baby that needs a vaccine for hepatitis B, which comes from butt sex. Like, what do you, right?
And sharing needles.
And then, we believe in climate change and sea is rising, but we live on the coast. Like, would you buy a house on the beach if you truly believed that the seas, we believe in recycling, but why can't you give Andrew Yang another shot? Like, why won't you where did Beto go? Remember Beto O'Rourke?
Oh, that guy was a mess.
But any more so than any?
Oh yeah, he's a mess.
How worse than?
No, I mean they're all a mess. Like when you have these blanket progressive ideas, you've attached yourself to an ideology, and that ideology you'll defend because it's your identity. It's you. It's who you are.
But didn't he at least seemed I didn't know that much about what. From what I knew, he made a joke about his wife taking care of the kids, and the left was like, "You're sexist and hate women." It was like this. But what I saw with her was this idea of I'm so moral that I don't even have to make a good argument, and the left stopped making an argument or even outlining what they're just. Well, no, I'm moral and I'm better than you, and I don't have to even make an argument. It's
I don't know when she gave that interview. So let's suppose she gave that interview a long time ago before she had this job, and she was just saying, "This is what ideally I would like," and then she gets the job, right? And now what is her official job?
It was 2021 was the interview, and
there you
she's
go.
been the Office to Protect Tenants.
So was she working for that office back then?
No. She would have been, I think, on Mondami's. I don't even know if he was running. He wouldn't have been running back in 2021, would he? Right?
Well, she definitely was doing podcasts with him back then.
Yeah,
Well,
there
she
was a
definitely just
podcast
got
that
out of
came
Soul
up.
Cycle in this video. And
But yeah, I don't know what her actual position was back at the time. She might have just been on his campaign. And I don't,
Okay, so this was Reason, and they were having this conversation with her.
Yeah.
And so to lead the city's office to protect tenants. Look, there's definitely slumlords. You should definitely protect tenants. There's definitely shitty owners and landlords that
she's
are
basically
assholes.
saying government housing.
Yeah, but what she's saying is crazy. Like taking 30% of whatever you make. That's nuts. So if you make $1 billion a year, if you're Elon Musk or whoever it is, you have to pay 30%.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
The thing about New York, and maybe this is, and I don't even know what's, side anything an idea makes anybody on anymore. Sometimes I'll say something and people will be like, oh, so you're like alt left. And I'm like, I don't know. I just thought that was a good idea. Or then people will be like, oh, so you're like super conservative.